My name is Dr. Thelma Scott. I'm the founder and host of Safe Diversity Communities Radio Talk Show, you guys. And it is raining today, but guess what? It's a beautiful day because we woke up this morning, right? And remember, you guys, tomorrow is not promised to any of us. So if you woke up and saw this rainy day, be blessed and rejoice in it. Today, I am so excited. Today, we have some wonderful guests today, and they're going to be telling you about what they're going to be doing in the community. And I also have my special host, Dr. Chris Noble. And you know, Chris always have some fantastic news about breast cancer, about breast health, right? So she's going to talk to you about that. Right now, I'm going to turn it over to Dr. Chris Nobles, and she's going to introduce herself and tell you a little bit about what's going to be going on in the community.
You got
okay. Take it away.
Yes, I'm taking it away. I might even be taking the mic away.
Okay, go ahead. I love it.
Hey, good morning, everybody.
Yes,
Sorry
yes.
it's rainy, but
Yes.
I just live very close to the studio, so it's all good
Yes,
for
you
me.
guys, she live in walking distance to the studio. So
it's
she
all
blessed.
good for me.
All right.
Anyway, you may know me as Chris from the Rose.
Mm-hmm.
I am excited to tell you that I just had my 14th anniversary at the Rose.
Congratulations.
When I came out of my 6
Congratulations.
weeks retirement, that I would have another job for 14 years. Whoa. And I've known Thelma probably those 14.
Yes.
And Maria, most of those 14.
Yes.
And Oscar, most of those 14. They have all gotten me in trouble one way or the other.
Right.
And they have introduced me to a lot of you so I could talk about breast health and about the Rose. Let me just start with a description of the Rose. We're
Okay.
39, almost 40 years old. We're
Right.
a nonprofit.
Mm-hmm.
We provide mammograms to both insured and uninsured women.
Right.
If that uninsured woman is diagnosed with breast cancer, we get her treatment.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're an insured woman and you come to the Rose, you're simultaneously
Yes.
helping another woman
Yes.
get a mammogram.
Right.
We have some fundraisers,
Mm-hmm.
but most of what we do is I'm out in the community talking about breast health.
Mm-hmm.
A couple of years ago, I wrote a rap.
Yes.
So
yes.
I think you need to invite me to your meeting so I don't get rusty with my rap because I can bring it wherever I need to bring it.
Mm-hmm.
Really, last year
Mm-hmm.
I had a woman who died unexpectedly from breast cancer, but
Well, just don't say a
unfortunately,
woman. That young lady was our goddaughter.
it was our
Yes,
goddaughter.
was our goddaughter, and we loved her very much.
And she waited way too long.
Mm-hmm.
And so in her honor, I just tried to figure out what I could do to
Yes.
change that because she was so
Yes.
scared.
Yes.
And so that's why I want to talk to you today about breast health,
Yes.
not breast cancer,
Breast health.
because it's really not your granny's breast cancer anymore.
Right.
Back in her day, we didn't know that much about breast cancer, and the treatment was just give her anything, hoping something would help her.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And she was really sick. Some stuff didn't help. Some stuff made it worse.
Right.
But over those years, we now know that breast cancer comes in 19, maybe more now, different cancers.
Yes.
So you can be treated for the type of cancer you have, not throwing everything but the kitchen sink at you, just what we know is going to help. So
Right.
that's really, really, really good news.
Yes, it
really
is.
good news.
Mm-hmm.
The treatment in those cases may only be a lumpectomy, no chemo, no radiation.
Right.
Because it's stage 0 and stage 1, which you find on a screening mammogram,
Right.
it's 95% curable with minimal treatment. Minimal treatment. So you don't need to be afraid of that.
Right.
Treatments are so much better. We live in a city that has so many organizations that help women
Right.
going through
Yes.
really anything, but going through breast cancer treatment or after breast cancer treatment. So don't be afraid that you're not going to have help going through or afterwards. At the Rose, we have a couple of locations, offices, and we have 5 motor coaches.
Yes.
I love one of those motor coaches because she lives in Lufkin.
Yes.
I think that is so cool.
And I am from Dabang and Lufkin.
There you go. And
So my family can benefit from the roads.
That coach was paid for by a large nonprofit in East Texas, so
Right.
she stays in East Texas rather than coming here and going to Dabang.
Right.
She can just go from Lufkin to Dabang.
Dabang.
And so that lady who lives in Centerville can now get a mammogram on an annual basis.
That's wonderful.
And that happens because of your support, the support of the women who have health insurance who come to us. I don't want anyone to think that we are just a free clinic. We are not that.
Right.
We are one of 16 breast centers of excellence.
Right.
One of them is MD Anderson, of course.
Yes.
One of them is Methodist, of course.
Of course.
And another is the Rose. I should
course.
find out who those other people were.
Right.
But the Rose is a breast center of excellence. We're the only one that's not attached to a hospital.
Right.
So you are going to get the same standard of equipment, of technicians, of staff, of radiologists, anything to do with your mammogram. You're going to get the same quality of service you would get at those other locations,
Right.
with two exceptions. You're not going to have to pay to park,
Right.
and you're going to get in and out
Right.
in an hour more than likely. If you're an uninsured woman and you're diagnosed, we find the treatment for you. We find community help for you. We have a patient navigator who's your big sister.
Right.
And she walks you through evering and
And
helps
who's that
you with
big
everything.
sister? Is that you?
Probably. Probably.
Well.
But I do spend my days finding locations where I can talk with women about breast health.
Right.
And I've been to book clubs. I've been to mega churches. I made them all stand up and give me a standing ovation when I did my rap.
Right.
I shamed them into it. I have been to Girl Scout troops. I have been to a lot of different organizations. So don't think it just has to be a big group. You invite me, I'm going to come. Right, ladies?
Right.
I'm going to come.
Yes.
Don't just invite me because you're being nice, because I'm going to show up. So please invite me. I'm cnoble@therose.org. If you have any questions, problems, anything you need, just reach out to me. If you're afraid to go, I'll be there for you. I've done that many a time. I bang on the door and say, "Is everybody okay in there?"
Right.
And I hear the giggles, and I know it's almost over.
Right.
So I'm blessed to be Chris from the Rose. I really am. And these ladies and this gentleman back here have blessed me many years.
Yes.
Keeping me rolling. So I'm not done yet. So find some place for me to start talking about breast health. I'm giving you January off, but I got to get started in February because we got work to do.
Yes,
so
we
give
have.
me a shout. cnoble@therose.org or on Facebook.
Well, let me tell you a little bit about my story.
Oh, tell me your story.
And Chris. Chris I was just lucky to have insurance to pay for it, but you know what? She was that big sister behind the scene. Because I had like 4 hosts, and only one on this show know about my breast cancer year and a half, but Chris. Because she was my mentor there, and she was just a word of knowledge that kept me going, right? That journey, she was with me, and I thank you for that, Chris. And I love you for that. Because she was here, and I said, you got to come and be a host on my show to get the word out every week. Now that we do 4 shows every week. She can't come every week because she's so busy, right? But she comes whenever she can, and when she's not here, I try to talk about breast cancer because it's so important, you guys, because I thank God for beating breast cancer for the second time. But I can say the second time around was not as easy as the first time. The second time, I really had a hard time. I came through the radiation, but the chemo, but the radiation was really tough.
It was tough.
They had to stop it for a couple of months because it burned me so bad, right? But Chris was there to be my leaning post.
I was there to make her laugh and tell her that.
make
You know,
her
the
laugh,
reason
that's all.
why this is happening like this
Right.
is because you're older now.
Yeah, because I'm
sorry.
older
You're
now.
older now.
Right.
And
Chris
that
explained to me because I was so emotional. I said, they told me when I turned 75, I had to take no more chemo treatments, right? So when I went for my yearly checkup, it was already in the second stage. Yeah. So I thank God for Chris who's been there with me because I was about to freak out, right? But she was there to be a leaning
It was
post to
something
me.
to freak out about.
Yeah.
But don't, what is the quote I heard? Don't be afraid of the equipment, be afraid of the disease.
Right, right.
If you are going somewhere for your mammogram and they are hurting you, you are going to the wrong place. Please, please contact me. And if you're being hurt, try not to share that with other folks.
Right.
Because it scares them too.
Right.
And it
And they
scares them
don't
off.
wanna go.
You can exchange it. Reach out to me. I can get you past that. But don't be afraid. Oh, I think it's 95% of those who get a mammogram
Right.
have no breast cancer detected.
Right.
95. So
95.
just because you're getting that mammogram. Now, if you feel something, that's a different story.
Right.
But just because you're getting it on a screening basis doesn't mean anything like that. So
Anything like
please,
that.
please, please.
Please. Okay. All righty. Well, Chris, let's introduce our guests. We have some very special guests today, and I'm so proud of them and what they're doing to reach out to their community and help their community. So I'm going to turn it over to, Judge Jackson, you're going to tell us about you and tell us about what you're doing for your community, right?
Yes.
All right. Everybody hold up this card so they can see her. All right.
I'm not there.
Go ahead.
There I am.
Tell us a little bit. Tell us your story, okay?
Well, let me just say thank you, Mama Scott. I've been a supporter of yours. You've been a supporter of mine for many years.
30 years.
30 plus
years, yes.
And one of the things about you, thank you for having me on. I'm Judge Maria T. Jackson.
Right.
One of the things about you is that you spread joy and you love people.
Yes.
And nobody ever knew. Nobody ever knows when you're going through something. And that's a
Right.
beautiful
They didn't
thing.
know.
And all you do is help uplift others.
others.
Yes.
And
Yes.
to you, Chris, I've been a supporter
Yes,
of the
you have.
Rose
From
since
the-
the beginning.
Yes, from the
And-
beginning,
and-
when we were stumbling along
Yes.
and trying to figure out what do we got to do
Yes.
to these girls.
Yes.
Yes. And so it's very, very important
Right.
for you as a woman and as a man.
Right.
Because getting detection early
Right.
for cancer is important. And I
Right.
like the word that you changed to health.
Yeah. It's breast health.
breast
Yes.
Breast
It's
health.
about your health.
Yeah, it is about your health.
And Miss Iris, we've been working together through my nonprofit, We Deserve Better,
Right,
and working with at-risk youth.
Right.
So I'm really happy to be
Yeah.
here,
Right.
and my longtime friend Oscar.
Yes.
Well, I
What made you decide to run? Yeah. What made you decide to run for what you're running for? Okay. Tell us.
well, let me just tell you, I'm a fighter for the underdog. I'm
Okay.
a fighter for what's right.
Right.
I was one of the original founders of YES, Youth for Education and
Okay.
Success, in the late 80s.
Oh, okay.
And that's where we took in when they had the No Child Left Behind.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
But what ended up happening is that they ended up kicking the minority kids out, the
Right.
black and browns.
Right.
So we opened our doors. We
Right.
had one of the first charter schools in the state of Texas.
Okay.
And we grew to 2. And we
Right.
opened our doors to
Right.
help give love to these students
Right.
and show them that, no, there is a better way. You don't have to look at the drug dealer
Right.
down the street and
Right.
idolize that person, or
You
you
can be
don't have to
somebody else.
be
You can
like
be-
your
Right.
mom on welfare, perpetual welfare.
Yes.
No, there is a better life for you.
Yes.
So we gave them the blessings and the courage, the proper educational tools, and they became productive members in the community.
Right.
So then I took those skills. I
Right.
practiced law a little bit, and then I was appointed by 2 mayors.
Right.
So I served under 2 mayoral administrations.
Right.
Loved that. I was
Right.
first judge to be recognized in the mayor's spotlight
Right.
because many people wrote in about how fair and compassionate I was.
Right.
Then the Democrat Party asked me to run
Okay.
for judge in 2008.
Okay.
And I ran and I won. And then I won all 3 of my elections.
Okay. Right.
And what I did when I was on the bench, I started looking at things because I love to change things when I see things could be made better.
So you challenge it, huh?
I always challenge the system
Right,
because
okay.
everything can be done better. That's
Right.
why my nonprofit, We Deserve Better.
Right. Uh-huh.
So I looked at how DWI defendants were treated
Right.
in the state district courts because they weren't stringent conditions.
Right,
They
okay.
were on probation, and by the time it got to my court, it was at least their 3rd DWI.
Right. Okay.
And it's like, well, wait a minute, what's happening? They're just getting to drive and be placed on probation. And what I started doing, because there were some people that were killed while some of the defendants were on probation.
Right.
I started ordering them not to drive for the
Right.
life of their probation,
Right.
recommending them and sending them, ordering them
Right.
to rehabilitation facilities.
Right.
So there were two things happening.
Wonderful.
They were getting the help that they needed, and then they were also not able to drive.
Right.
So that was saving many lives.
Many lives, yes.
And as a result, the Harris County judges, the Harris County Probation Department,
Right.
they adopted it, and now it's been adopted statewide.
Right. Wonderful.
And so then I was selected by the United States Secret Service, the Department of Homeland Security,
Okay.
and the National Judicial College
Right.
to train at the National Forensics Institute.
Okay.
Cybersecurity
How cool is
training.
that?
I know.
Maria.
They only selected 24 judges from all over the country.
Oh,
Right.
wow.
And I was one of them.
That's
Right.
amazing.
That's
I was
amazing.
the only minority there
Really?
Okay.
and one of two
Why is that
women.
not surprising?
Right.
And so it was a huge honor. And I loved it, but I'm always making changes.
Right.
So and it's a lot to talk about, but
Right.
I'm not going to go into it.
Okay. Yeah. Just
But
give us a little expert.
very-
I'll just
gave
tell
us
you.
a little
Very
expert of it.
impressive,
So
yes.
you
I
gave us a little
love people.
Right.
I love helping people.
bit. Me too. I
This
love it.
seat for Fort Bend County Clerk
Okay, clerk.
that
okay.
I chose to run for,
Can you say that again? What is it?
Fort Bend County Clerk.
Okay.
A lot of people do not understand what the county clerk's office does.
Right.
The lady who's there, she is retiring.
Oh, okay.
And so what I would like to do, I'd like to bring better customer service skills.
Okay.
Because right now, if you notice, we're hurting. Okay, it's
Right.
a lot of things that are going on in this country, worldwide, where we're feeling a little dejected.
Right.
So when you go places into an office, you want to feel respected. You don't
Right.
want to feel like, hey, hurry up and do this or ignored.
Right.
So I'm
Right.
real big on customer service.
It's number one.
Yes, customer service skills. I want to make sure that when people come into the office, they feel respected and they feel heard. And this office deals with all the vital statistics records.
Right, okay.
It also deals with the county commissioner's records.
Okay.
And it deals with the lower courts at law records.
Okay.
So as a judge, I know where things are supposed to be filed, and I'm trained in cybersecurity.
Right.
So hackers are getting smarter and smarter.
Yes, they
and
are.
yes,
Please.
and so I would like to be in that office,
Right.
so I can protect everyone's records and their
Right.
identities.
Right.
And there's so many reasons why I'm running, but
Okay.
like I said, I love people, and I'm a proven person
Right.
that
Okay.
has helped people
Right.
30 plus years, always. And so that's who I am, and that's why I'm running.
All right. Well, we just going to say thank you for being here today. And again, congratulations on your running to help the community. Thank you so much. We appreciate you for coming. Okay, I'm going to turn it over to Dr. Noble, and she's going to introduce our next guest, right? Because they got a lot to tell us, right?
Yes.
Yes.
I've always found that politicians do have a lot to tell us.
Yes, yes, they do.
It's just the way it is. It's
I'm just waiting because I'm just waiting for her and her friend. Well, my friend too as well, because when he asks me something, I always do it. When I ask him something, he do it. So I said, okay, let's hear it. So Chris gonna introduce you guys, and then y'all can tell your story. Okay.
This is my new BFF. 'Cause we just met. But
okay, yes.
but Iris Lewis is running for Fort Bend District Clerk.
Okay.
I don't know what a district clerk does. I know what a county clerk does, but now I got to find out what a district clerk. And the rest of you need to find that out too,
Right,
because
rest of y'all
I
gonna know
think,
today,
I think if
right.
you're in Fort Bend County, she may be a girl.
Okay.
And this gentleman behind me, oh
Right.
my God, who needs any introduction?
None.
My friend Oscar McGar.
Okay.
Wave to the people.
Oscar.
And Oscar has a hand in a lot of stuff.
Oh yes.
And if Oscar invites you somewhere, you need to go because it's always a good time. It's a good time, and you'll meet interesting people and learn some stuff. So, Iris, tell us more about you.
Yes, thank you. Well, first, let me say thank you for letting me be here in this
Right.
space with you.
Okay.
I have brought along Mr. Oscar McGar,
Kind of talk in the mic a little bit.
who is also has been assisting and helping me through this journey, and I'm grateful for him and everything that he has done.
Yes.
For me. But I am running for the Fort Bend County District Clerk.
Okay.
And mainly what the Fort Bend County District Clerk does is is the custodian of the records in
Okay.
regards to the civil and criminal courts in
Okay.
Fort Bend. I want to run for this position because I know what it feels like as a family.
Right.
Having to go to court, having to be confused, not knowing what's going on. How do I even file, or what
Right.
happens at the court level? How can I
Right.
get my records?
Right.
You know, I worked in the justice system in Harris County for up to 30 years, but
okay.
I lived in Fort Bend for almost 20 years.
Right, okay.
And while living in Fort Bend, I have been able to serve on so many different organizations with its community serving organizations where
Right.
helping to raise money for scholarships, making certain that we have kids
Right.
are exposed to certain things to help them to become leaders.
Right.
Being able to give back to impacted communities
Right.
to make sure that we are helping youth in a
Right.
way for them just to be successful. That's my passion. I've been doing it for a little bit over 30 years, and I want
Okay.
to continue to do that,
Right.
you know, in Fort Bend.
Right.
I want to be able to work behind the scenes to make sure that our public is able to access their records.
Their records.
And to make sure that they are supported in a way there is understanding of, okay, how everything moves along in
Right.
regards to the court system.
Okay.
I have this motto. If you have a healthy court system, you have a healthy family, healthy community.
Right.
You have a healthy community, you have a healthy family. Healthy family is a healthy kid.
At the kid.
So at
Okay.
the end of the day, when families are having to experience certain issues or times where they may have to be involved at the court system,
Right.
we want to make sure that those particular experiences are matters where we're able to make sure it's user friendly in regards to
Yeah.
navigating through the system.
That's very important.
To make certain that there's clear and concise
Right.
ways of ensuring that they're able to, on their own, you know, file for their particular cases,
Right.
to make sure that we are having community outreach to
Yes.
continue to educate, but
Right.
most importantly, to link the community with the court system.
Yes,
so
that's-
there's no
That's
way,
very, very, very important.
yeah,
very-
exactly. Because a lot of times families are coming to the court systems and they're intimidated.
Yes.
They don't know what's going on. They're scared to ask certain questions.
Right.
And I believe, just like Judge Jackson indicated,
Right.
we have families that we want to make sure that we give quality service.
Yes.
But then also we want to make sure that they're able to ask the questions so they're able
Right.
to make sure that their particular situation or what's going on with them
Right.
is handled at the very high level
Right.
of quality.
Yes.
So I've been doing public work for a long time.
That's very important.
Been involved with various organizations.
Okay.
Been involved with local community serving organizations.
Right.
And I just want to be able to give back. Fort Bend is growing.
Yes.
And right now with the
By
population.
leaps and bounds, it's growing so
Yeah,
fast. Yes.
Almost at 1 million people. Right
Yes.
at 1 million. So
Yeah,
right now
right.
it's time to move
Yeah.
Fort Bend
Yeah.
in an area where we're being innovative with data
Right.
systems, you know, systems that will be able to handle the volume of cases that are getting ready to come
Right.
about. As the population grows,
Right.
then you're going to have more demands on a court system.
Right, that's
and
right.
we cannot continue to do things in a manner that we have done 10 to 20 years ago.
Right.
So we have to be efficient. We have to make sure that we are offering service to the population and
Right.
also offering support to the courts and also meeting the demands of how fast this
Right.
Fort Bend County is growing. And
Yeah.
that is why I want to be able to run for the Fort Bend County District Clerk.
Okay. That sounds wonderful.
Thank
Okay.
you.
So can you introduce your friend? Let us know about him. It has supported you in running for what you're doing.
Yes, so I have Oscar McGar, who is also here with me as a political consultant, and I
Okay.
definitely want to be able to give a huge shout out to him in
All right.
helping me
Well, let's give
navigate
Oscar a
through this.
hand, you guys. Okay, Mr. Oscar, come on up to the mic and tell us a little bit about you and tell us a little bit about why you support this candidate.
Excuse me, I'm having dental work.
Okay, me too.
But thanks, Miss Thelma. There's no words for you.
Right.
Good seeing my best friend there, Maria.
Yes.
And this lady,
Right.
don't get no better in life. This is the newest thing that I've met, the newest lady.
Kind of talk a little bit in the mic.
This is the newest. This lady, I just met her, and I'm very enthused
Right.
in her ambitions
Right.
for wanting to be the county clerk.
Right. Okay. Yes.
Very impressed.
Okay.
Also impressed to know her husband,
Right. Okay.
Mike Lewis, also.
Right.
But most of all, I'd like to say thank your show
Right.
for having her,
Right. Okay.
and of course having these beautiful ladies,
Yes.
and giving me the opportunity to say a few things.
Right.
I'd like to represent today Harry Smith, the Smith Foundation.
Yes,
You know,
okay.
Harry and Maya, Dr. Harry Smith and Dr. Maya Smith.
Well, I know them very well. They
Yes.
was
I want to give them their
sponsor was
shout-out.
my scholarship
And
sponsor.
also my family,
Right.
Dr. Leah Pouncey Dean
Right. Okay.
with One Archangel. That's my
Okay.
main project that I work with.
Okay.
With the adoption agency and foster care.
Okay.
Hello, everyone. I'm Dr. Thelma Scott. I'm the founder of Safe Communities Radio Talk Show, Dabang Radio Talk Show. So we're back for our second half, and I'm so excited because we have two wonderful guests that we're going to be introducing today. And I just want to let you guys know, I know it's a rainy day, but guess what? It's a blessed day because you woke up this morning, right? See the beautiful weather, right? Because you're alive. Because we have to remember, you guys, tomorrow is not promised to any of us. So I don't complain about the rain. I just go my day and keep on going, right? I see somebody, I say good morning, good evening, I love you, or I smile. That means a lot, you guys, because the country is going through so many things. So tell someone good morning, a smile, and say I love you. Have a wonderful day. That's so important to do that. So this morning, we're going to be introducing our guests today. We're so honored to have them. They're going to be talking about what they want to do for their communities. And I'm going to turn over to my co-hosts, both of them. They're going to tell you a little bit about what they do and what they do in the community. All righty? So I'm turning over to Dr. Chris Noble. She'll tell you a little bit about her and what's going on with her. And then we'll have our sunshine. She brings sunshine, but I hope she brings some today. Yes. Okay.
Hey,
Put up-
everybody, I am Chris Noble with
Hold
the
on,
Rose.
Chris.
Or I'm Chris Noble with the Rose.
Yes.
Or everybody knows I'm Chris from
Christopher
the
Rose.
From the top of my head to the tips of my toes.
I love it.
Everybody knows I'm Chris from the Rose.
Yes.
Did I tell you that story last time? Because
Yes.
I wanted to write a rap
Right.
about the rose and breast health and that sort of
Yes.
stuff. And it's for like the last 4 or 5 years.
Well, did you tell us?
I think I told you that story. And
you
every
got
time
one
I,
last one you didn't tell us. You got to tell us the last one. You know the last one. Okay.
I do.
Yeah, yeah.
Anyway, oh yeah. Anyway.
Yes.
When I would be out somewhere and hear somebody doing some music that sounded rappy, I
Yes,
would give them my card and say, "Listen, reach out to me. I really want to write a rap."
Right.
Nobody reached out to me. So I wrote. James and I wrote the rap. But
Yeah.
I got to thinking.
But James did good. I'm so proud of James.
Maybe yes. Maybe they thought I was hitting on them. Now, what does this old white woman need to do with a rap?
I know.
But I did it.
Right. Yes, you
And
did.
James's verse is from county to county and steeple to steeple. I spread the news to all of my people.
I love it.
That was James's verse. But anyway, the Rose provides mammograms to women with insurance, women without insurance, men with insurance, men without insurance.
Right.
But if you're an uninsured person and you're diagnosed with breast cancer, we get you treatment. That's the whole mission of the Rose.
Yes.
We do that by giving mammograms to uninsured women,
Yes.
to insured women. So it's about 3 insured women. The profit we might make from
Yes.
3 insured women having a mammogram, we
Yeah.
can use that to take care of an uninsured woman and give her a mammogram.
Yes.
And if she is diagnosed with breast cancer, we get her treatment. So you have no reason not to get that mammogram, whether you have insurance or you don't.
Right.
We are one of 16 breast centers of excellence, along with MD Anderson, Methodist, and the Rose. We all have same top-notch people, equipment, systems, radiologists. Everything is the same except for 2 things I always like to say.
Right.
You don't have to pay for parking.
I
and
love
you'll
it. I love
probably
it.
be in and out in an hour.
Yes.
On the last segment, I talked about breast cancer and that sort of stuff. I want to just, since we have Charles here, we're going to talk just a little bit about male breast cancer,
Right.
which represents about 1% of those diagnosed. So
Right.
it's maybe 4,000 men a year, somewhere
Yes.
like that. But because men
But
are
it's so
not,
important that I
Yeah.
hope men's out there
Yeah.
listen today.
Listen.
It's so important that men's know
know
this.
that this can happen
Yes.
to them because a lot don't.
Yes.
But because they're not on a program where every year they get screened for it, by the time they figure out something weird's happening,
Right.
they're at stage 2 or 3 or
Right.
more.
Right.
So I like to tell my guys,
Right.
go home, look at yourself tonight,
Right. Mm-hmm.
and then if it changes tomorrow or the next, anything from a rash to a pimple to a lump,
Right.
anything is different, you need to call your doctor because breast cancer presents in men
Right.
very similar to presenting in women, and it's treated. It's staged and it's treated exactly the same. And there's lots of good treatment now.
Right.
So early detection is really the key. Being diagnosed at stage 0 and stage 1, you're a 95% chance of,
Right.
of cure, and most women don't have to have any sort of chemo or radiation.
Right.
Hysterectomy. But it's all about the screening. Unfortunately, men are not on that
Right.
routine. But I just want guys to know that can happen to you. We have someone on our board a man on our board who's had breast cancer, male breast cancer twice.
Really?
So
That's right. So
you know,
they
it
can have
doesn't it doesn't leave you guys out. I'm sorry.
Right. It doesn't.
Yeah, yeah. In the last section, we gave out a number. We're probably going to do that this section, but I learned a new number, 211, and that will give you health information, where to get some help for whatever health problem you're having, or where to get a mammogram.
Right.
All kinds of things at 211,
Right.
and a lot of information about places where you can get help when you're going through cancer, place where you can get help after you've survived your breast cancer or whatever cancer. So it's 211. I thank you for reminding me that there are some 3 numbers that are important to your health.
Right. Very
Yep.
important.
So
Okay.
What would you like me to do next?
Okay, now you're going to introduce your guest, and then we're going to have our other host because she has a lot that she needs to talk about.
she does.
Because she's Sunshine, and Sunshine has a lot going on.
She does.
But she does a lot of work,
Yes,
right?
she does.
And I'm so glad she's here because we had a lot of people looking for jobs. But Sunshine
Yes, yes.
is a networker from her heart, so she
Yes,
has
she
a
is.
lot
Yeah,
to
yeah,
announce.
yeah,
That's
she
every
is.
week, I'm telling you.
Yes,
She does.
yes.
But she's going to talk about a little bit, something extra that she's going to be doing. She's going to be in our office every second of fourth Tuesday, helping people with jobs.
There you go.
On the north side, northwest side. Yes, I love it. Okay.
You just talk to her when it's her turn. Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Dr. Nova,
guys.
go ahead and introduce your guest.
This is my BFF.
Okay.
Charles. And Charles has a business card that lists all kinds of really great things that he can do to help you. But the main thing is he can help you with your financial health.
Okay.
Financial health.
I love it.
A lot of people don't have a chance to figure out what their financial health is. He can help you do that. He can help you find out where you need to do better, how you can do this, how you can live and actually have money left when you retire. He's
I
got
love it.
all kinds of
I
services.
love it. I love it.
One that has really helped a friend of mine is long-term care insurance. She bought long-term care insurance
Yes.
through a Chamber of Commerce. I bought some at the same time as well.
Okay.
And she now is living with Alzheimer's.
Okay.
She's needing some help, but not 100% help. But her long-term care kicked in. She no longer has to pay a premium.
Okay.
Every year, the pay is increased by 5%,
Right.
and she has over $11,000 a month
Right.
to spend on her care. Had
Right
she
there.
not done that,
Right.
and taken the advice of someone, I
Right.
forget who it was, but it wasn't you, Charles, because that was a long time ago.
I get now.
But you do it now, and there are all kinds of new ones now, and a lot
Right.
of things to help families and
And they
make
need
sure
to know
your
that
kid-
information. So important.
Yes,
It's
and make
important
sure
to
your
know.
kids gets funded for college, and it's not that hard, but you do need a professional to help you through the maze. And that's my new BFF, Charles. You want to take it away, Charles?
Yes, indeed.
Okay.
Yes, indeed.
Try to.
Thank you so very much. It's a pleasure to be here.
Okay.
Talking with everybody. And
Okay.
this is something I'm very passionate about.
Okay.
Because we are so literate in many ways, but when it comes to our finances, we are lacking. Just to mention a few, many of us have jobs, many of us work since we were teenagers, but when we talk about retirement, we don't have very much left.
Right.
When we talk about saving money, all we know is whatever is left. But unfortunately, not much is being left. And we need to do better. We need to have a better control of our money.
Yes.
And nobody's going to do it better for us than for us to learn this basic information. And we help you. I'll help anybody across U.S. and Canada to be able to save money better, to be able to be a little more disciplined, and be able to have more control of their money.
Yeah,
Whatever
can you
your
tell
goal
us
is.
what? Give us your number in your website or email, so they can contact you. 'Cause it's very important.
Absolutely,
Yes, give
absolutely.
them that
I'm
information.
delighted. My number is 346 318 2425.
Can you repeat that again?
Yes, 346 318 2425. And
Okay.
if it is busy, you call my second number,
Okay.
904 729 3838. Any time of the day,
All right.
Monday through Sunday,
Right.
someone is available to take your call and help you.
Right.
Because this is very important, it's a necessity.
Right. It's
Thank
so
you.
important. Well, thank you so much for being on
Thank
today. We'll put that down, and at the end of this segment, we'll get that number again. Okay, at this time, we're going to introduce my other co-host, and then my other co-host is going to introduce, right, when she gets talking, she's going to introduce our special guest today, right? She has a lot to tell us, you guys, right? So it's an honor to have our special guest here today, all right? Okay, take it away, Sunshine. Bring
Good
us some
morning to all these sunshiners. Even though there's no sunshine out
no
there,
sunshine, but you're
we're
gonna bring some
sunshine.
sunshine.
We got sunshine here.
Sunshine through thunderstorms.
I know. I love it.
Yes. So thank you for all the candidates that did show up today, even though it was raining, pouring.
Right.
And you know, in Houston, the Houston traffic, how it is, you can be
Right.
driving within 2 hours, still same city, same sector, and still same location, and you're still going to be late.
That's right.
Yes. So we're always traffic. We're known for traffic.
Yes, actually, yes, we are known.
Yes.
Every day.
Every day, 24 hours, 7 days a week.
Right.
Doesn't matter the time. Before it used to be lunchtime. Now
Yes.
it's like all day.
All day.
So just prepare yourself ahead of time to show up on time, as we
Right.
should.
Right.
Do y'all agree?
Yes, I agree. But remember, and I thank my office assistant, and that is Miss Flores. Miss Flores came to pick me up at 9 o'clock. She said, "Miss God, I'm going to get you there in time enough because it's raining, going to be traffic." So I thank God for her. She got me here at 9:30. I had time to go down and to have breakfast and just relax. So that was good because I know it was going to be raining and traffic was bumper to bumper, but we made it in time because we started out early. She might have came and got me a little bit before then. So we know when it's raining, what do? We head out early. We can't do like Chris because Chris lived 5 minutes from here. She could walk over here if she wanted to. All right. Could Chris beat me here? Yes.
So yes, I'm going
Okay.
to start driving ahead of time.
Yes.
So happy
Yeah.
Wednesday to everyone. It's
Yes.
always great connecting. We usually connect on Mondays, but due to Martin Luther King
Yes.
celebration, we
Yes.
changed the date to make sure that we were reaching out to the public as always.
As always.
As
yes.
always. So thank you for everyone's support. I'm Sunshine Rodriguez with Sunshine Personnel Solutions. I'm blessed to be able to bless so many people with employment opportunities.
Yes.
We cater to clean backgrounds, misdemeanors, and felons, and we partner with all types of different industries.
Mm-hmm.
So how can you support people that are looking for employment opportunity? By giving an opportunity.
Yes.
By partnering up with the right
Second
people.
chances. I love that.
Second
that you
chances.
give them
we
second
do.
chances. Second
and,
chances.
We're just blessed to be able to have blessed so many people throughout the years. This year I'll be celebrating 12 years.
Oh, let's give our hands, you guys.
It's a lot of hard work and dedication.
12 years. 12 years. All right.
You just have to be consistent. You have to be visible to continue building the credibility. And that's what I have done. I have partnered with amazing, amazing organizations different industries, but one of them is Safe Communities. I have the honor and pleasure to be able to stay connected and to continue showing up. Just like Miss Scott, she added 2 more days she wants me in her office.
There you go.
But it's benefiting the community.
It is.
Yes.
Now, really, now she started that. People start coming there looking. But she did it one day, right?
And
then everybody else start coming there looking for them. Everybody else said, she's not here. I said, well, that's the lady. That's the staffing agency. Is she here? So I said, well, you started, so now you got to start coming in the office and but people can come and get an application.
go.
But she,
That's great.
she started it.
Yes, and I do have a chair already out there and a desk and an office. So thank you, Ms. Scott, Dr. Scott, for all your support.
Yes.
So what we focus on providing scholarships to students.
Yes.
How do we continue providing scholarships? Is by y'all, by the public. You don't have to have a business. You could be an individual. Support, $10 a month to be a member. And it's $200 to come to our radio show here and that we host every week to be able to continue supporting our students. Why is it so important to support the students? There's a lot of students, just like adults, struggling, not knowing the direction after graduation. And we want to make sure that students continue their education. There's a lot of crime out there. We want kids off of the streets. So that support means a lot. It will come a long way. And we recently had a couple of students that graduated in December.
Yeah, in December.
And shout
We had
out.
3 students graduate in
Yeah, shout
December.
out to all of them. Unfortunately, due to different changes for Safe Communities, many was taken away, as y'all know. And so we need everybody's support so we can continue.
Now, we want to make that clear to everybody know that our funding was cut. And we're trying to stay alive for 2026. And we need everyone's support. Right?
Yes. Yes. So please, Miss Scar will be putting the information as always on all social media, and we have a QR code. So scan that QR
The
code.
QR code is on
There
the
it is.
screen.
Yay.
Yes.
It says scan to donate.
Yes, and if
Yes.
you want a tax write-off,
Right.
Now
Yeah,
it's
we
the
do give tax
season.
write-off.
Yes, absolutely. So get in touch with us. We're always looking to support, and thank you for all the candidates that are running for elections. Meet the leaders that are trying to lead us, and as soon as we give the mic, which we did earlier, they're able to share their hearts, their vision, and their plans for us, for the community. So make sure you show up and just lead by example. We have so many different ones that will be.
Well, go ahead and introduce our guest.
Yes, our guest, Leticia Gutierrez.
Yes.
It's one of our candidates. So let's hear her story. Take it away, young lady.
Yes.
Thank you so much, and thank you for calling me young lady.
My pleasure.
Not feeling young these days, but yes, my name is Leticia Gutierrez, and I'm running for the newly redrawn Congressional District 9. It's one of the.
Can you tell us what that is? Can you tell what that district covers? Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. It starts east of downtown and it goes all the way east, a little bit of southeast, and then also continues northeast all the way into Liberty County. So it's Second Ward, Magnolia, Pecan Park, where Milby High School is.
Oh, okay.
And then it goes into Galena Park, Jacinto City, Baytown, Channelview.
Right.
It covers a big area, and then all of Liberty County.
Right.
So it's a pretty big. It's a pretty big district.
Yes.
It was redrawn to dilute our vote.
Right.
Congressman Al Green was the one that was originally in this seat. He has jumped out and is running now for Congressional District 18.
Yes.
And so this seat is technically new, but they are predicting, or the reason they redrew it this way was to give favor to the Republicans. The president asked the governor to give him 5 new seats, and this is one of them.
Right.
However, it is heavy Hispanic community. There's 48% registered voters, Hispanic registered voters in the east side of the county.
Okay.
And then in Liberty County, we're still assessing those numbers.
Okay.
However, we know that we could turn this around.
Yes.
I'm the only candidate in this race that's from the district. I'm originally an immigrant. I came here with my family from Mexico a little over 45 years ago.
Right.
And I went to elementary, South Maid, Deedy Middle School, graduated from I was the first one in my family to graduate Milby High School and then went on to college, and I graduated from the University of St. Thomas with finance and economics.
Great.
And so I was in the finance and banking industry for a few years until I had a couple of little ones, and my son started developing upper respiratory issues. And so I took him to a pediatrician. He pointed to my zip code
Right.
as the reason why his issues were not getting better.
Right.
And I never knew what that meant. But
Because of the pollution in
because
it.
of the pollution in the air, and I lived close to the ship channel and a lot of the industrial facilities. So I did a 180 on my career, and I started working for a nonprofit, and for almost 15 years now, I've been advocating for not just air pollution and getting community to know what's in our air, but also better health outcomes.
Right,
Not
right.
just for our children, but for women as well. I'm
Right.
a woman, and I feel like there's not enough research being done as it
Right.
pertains to women's health and how environmental impacts. Our hormones play a huge role in so many
Yes,
things when
it
our
does.
mental health,
Yes.
our physical health, even
Right.
our stomach. I didn't know
Yes.
that our hormones are attached to our stomach.
Yes,
I mean,
it is.
so anytime anything is off with us,
Right.
we need to make sure that we have the right investments for the research needed to make sure that we are, happy and whole. But aside from that, this district, has an overall 18 years less life expectancy
Really?
compared to
Okay.
the rest of the state.
Right.
Reasons behind that is there's many layers. It's not just environmental impacts. It's access to quality groceries. It's access to equitable health care.
Yes.
And I believe also in equitable public education. I'm very, very passionate about our students. I graduated from Milby High School, and in the last 18 months,
Right.
there's been approximately 7 students that have died either by drugs or by, mental health issues.
Mental health issues,
And
yes.
so
That's
that
so
to me,
important.
that
So
to me, is very impactful. I mentor a lot of students. I have a 4th grade friend, Vicky Cruz. Hi, Vicky. She's just. Yeah.
Hi, Vicky. Hi,
Hello,
Vicky.
Vicky.
Yes, she started the Hope program that I'm a part of, where she brings in alumni to serve as mentors to students. I was once that student that dropped out of high school,
Right.
and I wasn't going to finish, and I started taking the wrong path. And thanks be to God, and thanks be to a lot of my young leaders like Vicky and others that were in my space and said, "Hey, no, we need to go back to school."
Yes.
So I finished, and I'm here in front of you today now running for Congress. And so I tell a lot of young students, yes, if I can be here in front of you and be able to do what I have been able to do.
Yes.
Not saying it's easy, but I want to make sure that we give them hope, that we give them, also the pathway to get there. We can't just say, "Well, go do it." Right. We have to be able to put those markers in front of them to help them. And that's a lot of what I do already on my private personal time, aside from the organization.
Oh, that's so beautiful. We love it.
No, thank you. I mean,
love it.
I've been able to help you, Ms. Scott,
Yes.
sitting on the Terry Hershey Foundation board. We do have
Yes.
access to funds and grant funds for students to, that are interested in
Yes, so we
environmental.
thank you guys because you helped all of my 4 students to go to the HBCU conference
Right.
in New Orleans last
Yes.
year. So thank you so much for that. That means a lot.
Round
Knowing
of
that you got
applause for
this.
that.
Yes. Our students enjoyed the conference so much, so we hope that they can go this year. But we're gonna see if we can get some funding.
Yes. Well, again, and this is what I've done on my private time, right? And
Right.
so, aside from the organizations, because we're 501(c)(3)s,
Right.
as I'm running for Congress, I know that if I can have an opportunity to have an office
Right.
inside of DC, I'm bringing everybody with me.
Yeah.
One
Yes.
of the biggest
And she
things,
means it, you guys. She
I
will.
do. I really do. One of
Yes.
my biggest things is having access to your local government.
Yes.
And the policies that are being pushed forward right now, because I am in DC. I take community with me to DC, sometimes
Yeah,
out
we
of my
travel
own
to DC
dime.
quite a bit. Yes,
Right.
it does.
And so a lot of these policies are not community driven, and they're not necessarily reflective of what we need and not even of what we want.
Right.
So I want to make sure that we do have community in
Right.
at the table.
At the table,
right?
yes.
To be able to make sure that we are the ones that are being impacted are having some sort of input in this decision making. So
Yes.
I'm very passionate about that.
Right.
I'm very passionate about getting those federal dollars to invest into our district.
Yes.
It's a very severely underfunded area.
Right.
And as a
Yes.
percentage of income, all of us pay, the underserved pay more into the system,
Right.
but don't get to draw down what they
Right.
get to pay in. It's usually the people
Right.
at the top. And
Right.
so, we're tired of being painted as, the boogeyman. It's not, immigrants. It's not LGBTQ plus community.
Right.
It's not our, it's the billionaires. And now we're making trillionaires.
Right.
And they're
Right.
the ones who are just becoming extremely greedy, not paying workers their
Right.
fair share.
Right.
And so we want to make sure that, again, in order to have a vibrant economy,
Right.
we have to have good paying jobs.
Got to.
Yes.
And we have to have healthy workers.
Good livable.
Good livable
Yes,
wages.
yes.
I mean,
Yes,
right
absolutely.
now, people are working 2, sometimes 3 jobs to put food on the table, and
And they working
keep a
from week to week.
week to week.
Yes.
I
7
mean,
days.
right. I mean, I myself, after I got a divorce, I was working,
Right.
had to have what we call my side hustles, and I still wasn't
Yes.
able. My kids had to be on free and reduced lunch.
Right.
And I had to ask for assistance. And that's okay because,
Right.
it gave me a leg up, right?
Right.
It gave me a hand up so that I
Yes.
can continue. I'm blessed to where I'm at today, right? But I needed that help. And that's what a lot of single mothers, parents that are just trying to make ends meet.
That's right.
And when we paint them out as these welfare queens, the real welfare queens
Yes.
are these industrial facilities, these corporate giants that get subsidies, government subsidies
Yes.
of our tax dollars because, they need it for a next project.
Right.
Elon Musk, every time he pops a rocket into the air, that's our federal funding money.
Right, it is.
And then all of the garbage that goes into the sea, to add insult to injury, there goes our tax dollars again to go clean it up. And that's what people don't understand what's at stake right now.
That's right. That's
the
what's at
other
stake.
side is the other side is constantly painting all the things that are not. Right. There's no, putting a ban on Muslims. Why?
Right.
They're a peaceful community. They are not the boogeyman.
That's
the
right.
boogeyman is on the other side.
That's right.
So again, I want to make it clear that I'm here for the people. I'm here for all people.
Right.
Again, I've lived through all of the experiences. Being an immigrant, it's hard for me to talk about what's happening right now because I get very emotional.
Right.
Because
All of us
You
do.
live that.
I mean, I've lived it.
We're living it.
We're living
living
it.
it.
Right.
It's not the
It never
past.
went
It's like
away.
now.
Right.
It got worse.
Yeah, it got worse.
And
yeah.
the sad part
Got
is that,
worse.
my son right now, he's 22. He's in the United States military right now serving his home bases in Germany. But it's so sad that his grandparents are too scared to go outside right now to even go
Right.
to HEB or to go get something
Right.
to eat. They call me or one of my siblings because they just don't want to leave the house for fear of getting pulled over
Right.
and being asked, where are your papers?
Being questioned.
That's right.
Where is your social security? People
That's
are
a-
being
and
asked,
that's
what
a
hospital
and
were
that's
you
a
born?
nightmare. They have to live
Yes.
in fear. That's not good.
It is.
Right.
Nobody wants to get pulled over and questioned. You're
Right.
seeing United States citizens, veterans getting locked up. You're
Right.
seeing pregnant mothers getting dragged. And I don't want
Right.
to talk about the other incident that happened
It's
last week.
too emotional.
It's too emotional. It's too much. This is not America. This is not who we are. And we have to get back to the normalcy.
We have to make a change.
Thank you.
Yes,
And
definitely.
that's why I'm doing this. And I know it's going to be hard, but I promise you, as I always say, I am the immigrant that my parents instilled in me, and I'm going to
Yes.
work
Hard.
hard. See, sorry.
Well,
Thank you.
And we're gonna be right there to invite you back to the show and tell your story, and
Yeah.
we can promote you on our show. We can't endorse you, but we can promote
Completely
you. It's coming to
understand.
tell your story.
Thank you.
That's what it's all about, telling a story for people that's listening can know your story and what you support, right,
Yes.
in the community, and that
Right.
means a lot.
Well, thank you.
So
It
again,
means a lot
sweetheart,
to
thank
me.
you for being here.
Absolutely.
And the
we
reason
looking-
Safe Communities is doing this to give everyone a chance
Yes.
to have a voice, to
Give you a
speak
chance,
about what you have in mind, what are your
Right.
plans,
Yes.
for the community.
Yes.
We're not political,
No,
but
I get it.
we are very interested ourselves, just
Yes.
like out there in the community, is to
Well,
hear.
and I'm
Your
very
story means a lot. People need to hear your
Yes,
story, right?
absolutely.
You're running to hear the story. So that's what Radio Dabang and Safe Communities are here for you to tell your story.
Absolutely.
For people can know what they're voting for, right?
Right.
Yes.
We can't endorse you, but we
No.
can invite you on to tell your story. It's all about
Absolutely.
telling
Yes.
your story. So that's why we're looking forward for you to come back and finish telling your story before the primaries, okay?
Absolutely.
Thank
Well,
you,
thank you so
Leticia.
much. And I just want to end with, I do have the support of 3 Harris County commissioners, Adrian
Right.
Garcia, Briones, as
Right.
well as Ron Reynolds, Representative
Right.
Ron Reynolds, Christina
Yes.
Morales,
Yes.
half of city council, community
Right.
leaders. So
Okay.
again, this
That
is a
means a lot.
grassroots effort, and I promise y'all that I will not let you down.
Okay. Thank you so much, sweetheart.
Thank
We
you.
appreciate it so much, so much. Okay, this is coming in to the end of the show. We're going to ask our host to close us out, and I'll start with you, Mary Beth. You can say something to close out, and then I'll let Chris say something, and she can let our guests say something to close out, right?
Absolutely.
Okay. Go ahead, sweetheart.
Yes, thank you for the ones that connected today. Since earlier today,
Right.
we had 2 segments.
Right.
And again, for those that follow us on social media,
Yes.
support the ones that show up, because we do have events throughout the year. We will be having a huge event for Safe Communities on July.
July 18th,
July 18,
from 11 to
2026.
2:30.
Look for the information. We're always looking for exhibitors
Yes.
to come and showcase their business.
Right.
There's different levels of sponsorships
Yes.
that you can support. You're not only doing a charity,
Right.
you're investing in our futures leaders, our little dreamers.
Yes, our little dreamers.
Little dreamers. And
They
so
would be
continue to support-
graduating from the pre-K to the kindergarten on July 18th. We will have a graduation for our kindergarten through 5th grade. We're getting ready to help their parents to get their robe and their hat, so they're going to be graduating. They're going to be walking down the aisle. How about that? We
Yes,
love it. I'm so
and-
excited. I can't wait to see them. yes.
Yes. So this year for July, I myself,
Right.
as with the staffing, with everyone's support and everything that I'm doing, I would like to sponsor 2 students with their cap and gown.
Right, yeah.
That graduate, the ones that are part of Safe Communities. So
Yes.
we have programs that
So
just
mothers
connect.
out there and fathers, put your kids in the program, because we're
Please
going to be
do
having
so.
a graduation. We're too excited to graduate them to the next grade. All righty.
Yes. So thank you once again for connecting. We want to also thank the candidates, Iris Lewis, for showing up today.
Right.
Our other young lady, Leticia Gutierrez.
Yes.
George Maria Jackson, and also Mr. Financial Professional Expert.
And Iris?
Charles Otto. Yes, Iris Lewis was the first one.
Okay,
So yes, thank you for everyone that showed up today. Your support means a lot, and just our community. Keep following us, keep hearing us, and keep showing up. Remember, you had to be visible to continue building that credibility, and you had to invest time and money to get that profitability. Let's continue building our leaders.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay, and Chris want to say something about our breast health. We want people to
Yes, I wanna
understand
say
about
some
breast health.
I do.
And not breast cancer, but breast health.
I want
Pull
you
it over a little
to.
bit closer, baby.
I just want you to think about someone that
Right.
you know who had breast cancer and is a breast cancer survivor, like Miss Scott.
Yes.
She-
I'm a two-time breast
Two-time
cancer survivor.
breast-
Two-time.
They are my proof.
Right.
They are my proof.
Right.
Mammograms save lives.
Yes,
Think
yes.
about them and go get your mammogram.
Right.
cnoble@therose.org. Thank
All
you.
right. Say it again, but I can get it said again.
C Noble for Chris Noble @therose.org.
All right.
There you go.
Go ahead. No, you got to close out. Go ahead.
So, yes, thank you so much. Again, Leticia Gutierrez for Congressional District 9. You can go to my website, which is leticiaforcongress.com. I'm also on social media for Leticia Gutierrez for Congress.
Right.
And if you want any information on our campaign, you can go to info@leticiaforcongress.com. So thank you so much, Leticia Gutierrez.
Okay, if they want to invite you to come and speak, where do they need to go?
So they need to go to info@Leticia Gutierrez for Congress. I'm sorry, info@leticiaforcongress.com. And that's all spelled out, LETICIAFORCONGRESS.com. So thank you.
All righty.
We also
Well-
want Charles to say something.
Okay.
Thank you, Charles.
Go ahead.
Very
You got a
good.
minute.
Thank you so
Okay.
much. It's been a very good session here.
Okay.
What I do again is about financial literacy.
Okay.
Everybody needs this, whether you have
Right.
a lot of money or you don't. All the goals, all the things we want to do, we know we got to be able to control our money.
Right.
And out here to help everybody
Right.
with financial literacy.
Right.
Not only you learn, but we put it in practice. Okay? Thank you so very much. And again, this is all for the purpose of helping our communities.
Yes.
And much has been done, but we need a lot more to be done.
Right.
Thanks for your support. Again, my number is 904-729-3838 or 346-318-2425.
Do you have an email for them if they
And I
want
have
to
an
email
email,
you? Okay.
yes, CODOH@hotmail.com.
Can you do that one more time?
C as cat,
Right.
O orange, D David, O orange,
Okay.
H Harry @hotmail.com.
All righty.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, Mary, can you make the announcement?
Yes. So one
Because our students, you guys,
one
today,
golden tip.
students are suffering in silence, so we have to be able to help them.
Absolutely. If we adults go through so much, imagine our students, our
Right.
kids. Please make sure you're watching over your family, your loved ones. Depression is real. So if you're feeling depressed or sad or know someone that is, there's support out there. There's resources. Down 988.
Please
Yes.
put that
it's so
number in your
important.
phones if you have any problem or you're
Depression
sad.
is real. Mental health is real.
Yes.
And with all these challenges that we're going through all over, it's not just in Houston, but all over international city world. People need your support.
It's so important. Before we close out, we'd like to thank Mr. Mike Kahn, the owner of the show and is sponsored by our show. And also he's one of our dedicated board members. So we want to thank him for all that he do to help Safe Communities stay alive. So thank you so much. And I just wanted to say if you would like to give a donation to help us send our high school to college and our college students to stay in college, right? The QR code is on the screen. Just scan it and make a donation. And again, thank you so much. And I just want to say to my team, what do we say?
We love
I'm going to say
We
that.
love you.
Safe Diversity love you. Radio Dabang love you.
Leticia loves you.
Say it in the thing.
Noble.
Leticia loves you.
Okay.
Chris Noble loves you.
Charles Odo loves you.
Sunshine loves you y los queremos.
Y
Somos
los
queremos
bilingües
a
también
todos.
aquí.
And guess what? It ain't nothing you can do about it. Ha, ha, ha. Have a wonderful and blessed rest of the week. We love you. Stay safe, stay dry, and God bless. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.